Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Pete coming to you with another video for the Rev Room to talk to you about the new news that just came out about the PlayStation 5 version of the PlayStation VR. Some people are dubbing it the PlayStation VR2. Anyways, this news just dropped, so let's get right into it. Now, before I start this video, please, everybody like, share, subscribe. I'm going to start by reading you off the statement that came out from Sony about the PlayStation VR 2. Now, again, this is going to be for, as far as we know right now, this is going to be directly for the PS5. So, obviously, we're going to need some PS5s to go on the market, and this chip shortage needs to end immediately. So that way people can start playing this thing. Anyway, I'll start reading now. Today, I'm pleased to share that our next generation VR system will be coming to PlayStation 5, enabling the ultimate entertainment experience with dramatic leaps in performance and interactivity. Players will feel an even greater sense of presence and become even more immersed in their game worlds once they put on the new headset. We're continuing to innovate with our new VR system so that our fans can continue to enjoy the unique experiences that are synonymous with PlayStation. We're taking what we've learned since the launching of PSVR on PS4 to develop a next-gen VR system that enhances everything from resolution and field of view to tracking and input. It will connect to PS5 with a single cord to simplify setup and improve ease of use, while enabling a high-fidelity visual experience. One of the innovations we're excited about is our new VR controller, which will incorporate some of the key features found in the DualSense wireless controller, along with a focus on great ergonomics. That's just one of the examples of future-proof technology we're developing to match our vision for a whole new generation of VR games and experiences. There's still a lot of development underway for our new VR system, so it won't be launching in 2021, but we wanted to provide this early update to our fans as the development community has started to work on creating new worlds for you to explore in virtual reality. We also want to thank all of our PSVR players for your continued support. With upcoming games like After the Fall, Sniper Elite VR, and Humanity, there's much more to come for PSVR, whether you're playing on PS4 or PS5. With both PlayStation VR and the next generation VR system, we're building our commitment to virtual reality as a medium for game is stronger than ever. We look forward to sharing more details in the future. Okay, guys, so basically from what we just read, we know a few things. We know that it's going to be for PlayStation 5, this new headset. We know that it's going to be much more advanced than the last one as far as graphics and fidelity, and overall performance in general based on that statement, which I would think is kind of obvious, being that it's going to have the PS5 backing it and all that. So they're really harping on a greater sense of immersion and interactivity in the games. Now, with that being said, here's some points that I'd like to hit that I think we should really highlight and focus on. First off, before anything, it's going to be connecting with a single cord. So now this single cord is a whole lot different than the PlayStation 4 version of the PlayStation VR. So the PlayStation VR for PS4, it's a little breaker box that's connected via a couple cords. I think it's 3 cords. Yeah, it's 3 cords because the power, the HDMI, and then the USB cord. So that's 5 different cords in total for the PlayStation 4 version, whereas this, supposedly, it's going to connect via 1 cord. Now, this would go in conjunction with a lot of the rumors and speculations that we were hearing in the beginning before the PlayStation 5 came out, that PlayStation VR would be integrated into the actual box itself of the system. Another thing is they talked about a new VR controller, which is great. And specifically, they said that some of the key features that are found in the DualSense controller, standard controller for the PlayStation 5, do pretty much an overall overview of the controller. That's up on the channel as well. Okay, so they're going to be implementing a lot of the features from the DualSense controller. So with that being said, I can only imagine that they're going to integrate the haptic feedback. They specifically state ergonomics on the controller there in the statement. So I would imagine that it'd feel much more comfortable than the PlayStation Move controllers that they're using currently for the PlayStation VR for the PS4. So ergonomics, it's going to fit nice in your hand. If it's taking some of the features of the DualSense, it's probably going to have the haptic feedback, so that's really going to enhance the immersion, because if you can feel sort of what's going on in the world going around you, that's going to make a whole lot of difference. As well as that, but I would also point out the adaptive triggers, right? So the adaptive triggers, if they can implement those onto the controller, it would make grabbing things in a VR world much easier, because generally in VR games, you're using the triggers to grab things with your virtual hands. So that would also add to the immersion. I think another point to hit is that they do specifically say that it won't be launching in 2021. So we know to quell our expectations and to not expect it this year. It's still being developed, and to be honest with you, I fall into the camp of release it when it's ready, not as fast as you can. Really, I think the last thing that I would like to touch upon here, specifically mention with upcoming game, this is a quote here, with upcoming games like After the Fall, Sniper Elite VR, and Humanity, there's much more to come for PlayStation VR, whether you're playing on PS4 or PS5. With both PlayStation VR, the next generation VR system we're building, our commitment to virtual reality as a medium for games is stronger than ever. So with that being said, that statement alone leads me to think that there's going to be no differentiation. There's going to be basically cross-play between all the games that are available for PSVR and PSVR 2, which is kind of cool, honestly. I really hope that that doesn't hold certain games back, like we're seeing with the Xbox platform, you know, because a lot of developers have to develop for the lowest common denominator, especially on Xbox. So with this forward compatibility nonsense that they're doing, in essence, it's holding a lot of games back, because now developers have to make sure that their games run on the worst system, which is the Xbox One or the Xbox One S, I would say, right? So now if they continue that trend, as advanced as certain games get, it could always be more. You're holding, like I said, you're holding developers back. When PlayStation finally cuts the cord with PlayStation 4, and they're only only developing PlayStation 5 games, are you still going to have this forward compatibility thing? Because it's holding games back. So for, at least for now, for the time being, as long as support for the PlayStation 4 is going on, there is going to be that cross-play between the PlayStation VR games. Again, is good, very good, but like I said, I just hope it doesn't hold any developers back from really reaching their full potential. Alright guys, well that's my in-depth breakdown of the PlayStation VR 2 news that has just came out. Remember to like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. Please, it helps the channel out a lot. If you like our videos, if you want our videos to get even better and better and better as far as quality goes and quantity and all that kind of stuff, you got to help us out a little bit. Anyways, that's me. I'm Pete for the Rev Room. Take care. God bless you all. And I'll see you in another video.